Religion should come with a message from the Surgeon General. Warning, religion can be harmful to your health. Religion can shrink your heart and turn it to stone. We've all seen news stories about extremist Muslim fundamentalists who commit mass murder in the name of God. We've all seen news stories about extremist Jewish fundamentalists who kill Arabs and even other Jews in the name of God. We've all seen news stories about violent and vicious civil wars between Hindus and Buddhists in the name of religion. But for the sake of your soul and my soul, I really need to focus on the temptations we face as Christians. I'd like to think that following Jesus makes the heart bigger, not smaller. I'd like to think that Christians become more kind and open, not harsher and more narrow. I'd like to think that honoring God means caring for all people and all creation, not just our own kind. But I've been part of Christian churches who taught that only our kind are saved. I've been to Christian churches who believe that only our kind are loved by God and only our way is right. I know of Christian churches that reject people of other religious faiths, and they even reject Christians who differ slightly from themselves. It is sad but true that all Christians share a bloody history of persecutions, killings, and inquisitions in the name of Christ. Warning, religion can be harmful to your health. Religion can shrink your heart and turn it to stone. In the book of Numbers, it kind of happened to Joshua. The Spirit of God came upon a couple of guys who were not authorized. They were not in the group sanctioned by Moses. And they started to prophesy in the Spirit of God. Joshua ran to Moses and said, "My Lord Moses, stop them." And Moses had a big heart. And Moses said, "Are you jealous for my sake? I wish all the people could be prophets of God." In the Gospel of Mark, it happened to John. He ran to Jesus and said, "Teacher, we saw someone casting out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he's not following us." Jesus has the biggest heart of all. Whoever is not against us is for us, he says. Even giving a cup of water out of kindness brings a reward. I'd like to think that following Jesus makes your heart bigger, not smaller. I'd like to think that Christians become more kind and open, not harsher and more narrow. I'd like to think that honoring God means caring for all people and all creation, not just our own. Can religion actually make us more kind, more loving, more generous? I hope so. And I think so. See, I've got the blessing and the privilege of living with someone who exemplifies kindness. My wife, Paula, has said to me many times, kindness is never wasted. You can't put a price tag on compassion. I try to practice what Paula preaches. There is a wonderful legend from the Hasidic Jewish tradition. It's the legend of the Lamed Vavniks. In Hebrew, Lamed Vav means 36. And the legend says that at any time in history, there are 36 righteous ones on whom the world depends. These 36ers, the Lamed Vavniks, are hidden. No one knows who they are. They themselves don't know that they're the ones. But it's their kindness and their compassion that keep the world going. The legend says that God spares the world for their sake. Now, I don't think that legend is literally true, of course, but I do think it teaches something beautiful. Kindness and compassion keep the world going. Even our small acts of care and concern have a big impact. As Jesus said, even a cup of water makes a difference if given out of love and faith. I'd like to think that following Jesus makes the heart bigger, not smaller. I'd like to think that Christians become more kind and open, not harsher and more narrow. I'd like to think that honoring God means caring for all people and all creation, not just our own. I want to be a Lamed Vavnik, a 36er. And I want you to be one too. I can think of no greater goal in life. Warning, religion can be harmful to your health. Religion can shrink your heart and turn it to stone. Don't let that happen to you. Be kind. Everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Kindness is never wasted. You can't put a price tag on compassion. So let's hear it for the Lamed Vavniks, the 36ers, whoever they are and wherever they are. Maybe we can join their number and make it not just 36, but 36 million and more. Amen.